Hi guys, Toboloco here. Welcome back to the 2014 FIFA World Cup Brazil game. And as you probably would have guessed, your run for today is Macedonia. Because obviously in the playoffs they knocked out Italy 1-0. They played smash and grab football. Italy had around about 32 shots. Macedonia only had maybe 4 or 5 or something like that. But they scored the crucial one in the 90th minute, and it was absolute scenes away from home against Italy. Italy now are without a World Cup appearance for 2018 and now 2022, so the next time they can qualify is 2026. That's 8 years, guys. 8 years without a World Cup for the Italians. That is crazy. And remember, Italy won Euro 2020. Which Macedonia was part of. Obviously, they never faced each other, but yeah, Italy went on to win Euro 2020 after not qualifying for 2018, and everybody was saying it was a massive turnaround, and then straight afterwards, they get knocked out by Macedonia. Incredible. But anyway, we're going to do a run with them here today. It's not a qualifying run, but if Macedonia beat Portugal as well, and knock Portugal out of the World Cup playoffs, and Macedonia go to the World Cup, then I will do a qualifying run with them. So let's advance to the group stages and see what kind of groups we get. Now Group H is looking really nice, but you know the drill. We always have to randomize it. So in 3, 2, 1, boom. And okay, well that's not too bad. It didn't really move, but instead, I think it got rid of, who did it get rid of? I can't remember. Oh, Korea Republic, wasn't it? So they put Wales in there instead. So I got Wales, Zambia, and Ukraine. So this could be quite a nice group for Macedonia here today. Let's check out the squad then for Macedonia back in 2014 to see if we recognise some names. And straight away, I already recognise Pandev. Obviously, he is the veteran of Macedonia. He is a legend of Macedonia. A great player for Macedonia indeed. I can't say I've heard of many of these guys before. I might have recognised their names on previous gameplays I've done on Macedonia. Our first match of the group stage then is against Wales. So Wales also won very nicely against Austria in their playoff game. I know it's easy to say that Gareth Bale carries Wales, but honestly, who else is doing it? Who else would score those free kicks? He is a clutch player, and definitely Wales can rely on him to almost, they're almost there. Imagine if Wales did qualify for the World Cup. Wales haven't been at a World Cup, since the 1950s or something? That's 60 years. Not even that, 70 years pretty much. But we're here for Macedonia today, and like I said, Macedonia really pulled that result out the bag against Italy. Will they be able to do it against Portugal though? It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. I mean, if they can do it against Italy, then surely they can do it against Portugal. Will we be able to beat Wales here today? Quite a tough match for Macedonia. It's not easy. They've still got good players, Wales. 2014, of course, 2 years before their heroics in Euro 2016 when they reached, the semi-final, was it? Or something like that Wales reached. If you want my early prediction, I reckon round of 16. I reckon for Macedonia here today. Go on, cross that in. Yes, go on. Oh, that was really unlucky. It got blocked just as I struck it. Bit of an odd half so far. A few chances for Macedonia, but nothing quite concrete just yet. Half time, and it's been a really dull first half from both of these sides. I really apologise for that. There's been barely any shots. Crossed in by Wales. Ooh, I thought for a second it might have just actually fallen to him, but good save by the goalkeeper. Through ball. Pandev! Oh, I almost scored. That was a great save by the Welsh keeper. It might be 0-0 here. Really poor start for both of these teams. Been so defensive. Wales have been super defensive in this game. They haven't even tried, apart from maybe once or twice, to actually go for on goal, which is really disappointing. Go on. I'm going to have to shoot. Oh, over the bar, of course, man, of course. And that is it. A boring draw from both of these sides, man. How do people not fall asleep during these 0-0s? I almost fell asleep during that game. It was literally just Tackle, Wales still have possession. Tackle again, Wales still have possession. Have a shot, goes wide. Make a pass, Wales intercept. And it's just like, what? Like, why are Wales playing like that? Why was it so defensive? Our second match then is arguably against the harder opponent of the group. It is against Ukraine. I really hope that Ukraine can actually play their playoff game against Scotland in the future. And obviously, imagine if Ukraine did go through the playoffs and actually qualify for the World Cup. I think that would be a fantastic thing for their nation, given the current circumstances. But unfortunately for Ukraine today, I have to try and beat them. I'm not going to try and let them win, because if I do, then I have to beat Zambia, and yeah, that's probably not going to happen when teams are just drawing against me like Wales did. I mean, I don't want to fall asleep for a second time here, Ukraine. Through ball. Come on, is anybody there? That's good! Oh, okay, well, that's the proper shot, finally. And, yeah, the cross, I wanted it to Pandev, really, not this guy, but he still wound it up and almost scored. Let's cross it in and see if we can get a head into the net. Oh, yes, we did, yes! And it is Pandev with the goal. Finally, he scores, and that is 1-0 to Macedonia. How about that? A good header by Pandev, and that's what we need to do. We need to sort of exploit the talents of him, because he is the veteran on this team. Good header, and it found its way into the bottom corner. Macedonia take the lead. I'm sorry, Ukraine, but I have to do this. I want to have a good run with Macedonia today after their heroics against Italy. If you are wondering if I've done Ukraine or not, I actually have played as Ukraine twice on 2010 and 2014. I did a series as well on 2014. You can go and check that out if you want to. Over the top, Ukraine, here we go. It's not offside and nobody can defend, and oh, just at the last minute. Oh, that was good defending. It could have easily been a penalty if I hit him hard enough. He did go down. Can he get a good cross in, perhaps? He has. That's not bad, and the Ukraine keeper saves. Half time, and Macedonia lead Ukraine thanks to Pandev's header in the 10th minute. Will Macedonia hold on and win this game? If they do, they'll have 4 points, and you've got to think when they have 4 points that it could be, well, we could be onto a winner, perhaps. Macedonia pressing, another cross, and oh, they cross it straight back to me, and the Ukraine keeper gobbles it up. That could have been a more powerful shot, perhaps. It might have gone in. Crossed in by Ukraine. That's a fabulous ball, and it just went wide. I think it was offside, actually. That ball into the box was actually so good, and it wasn't offside either. Ukraine could have equalised. Macedonia have a free kick on the edge of the box. Can we whip it in and possibly score? It's a good cross. Header! Oh, good save by the Ukraine keeper. No. No, that's bad defending. No! Oh, Ukraine could have equalised in the dying seconds of the game, but we've taken this one, and a hard-fought game from Macedonia. I mean, we did have more shots and stuff, but again, like I said, it was a midfield battle. Ukraine were starting to get back into the game towards the end, but unlucky Ukraine. I'm sorry I had to do that to you, but I needed the points here more than you. And we go on to our last match against Zambia. So, by the looks of things, Wales drew against Zambia and Macedonia are leading the group. So it's all to play for. Any of those 4 nations can qualify and any 2 of them can be knocked out. Our final match then is against Zambia. We either need to win or draw this, but I'd like to win it, obviously, to be more secure. Again, Zambia aren't an easy opponent. They're one of the few teams that can surprise you. Remember as well, it was, well, back in this game anyway, because this is 2014, 2 years prior, was it 2 or 1 year? I can't remember, but Zambia did win the Africa Cup of Nations. And it always surprises me as well on this game that Zambia actually have a fully licensed kit. If Zambia win here today, they could potentially leapfrog everybody and go top, which is not what I'm looking for, obviously. Through ball. Tchaikovsky. He's found his way through into the... No, that's not where I wanted it to go. We got it back, though. Zambia... oh, no, not... And we scored with Hassani. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I shot and I shouted. I was about to shout Zambia. I don't know. But it was a good tackle anyway and a great shot. It kind of caught me by surprise that I even made the tackle because, yeah, on this game it's just so easy to mistime a tackle. Oh, look at this. Pandev's out on the wing here, all on his own. Will he score? He has scored. It's 2-0. That was way too easy for Pandev to go through. And that is 2-0 to Macedonia. I think we're going through here, through in the group stage. And, yeah, this is a fantastic performance for Macedonia. Good ball here. Trikovsky. He's lost his man there. That was far too easy. Pass there. Can we get the shot off? We can. It is another goal for Macedonia. In 26 minutes, we scored 3 goals with Macedonia. And can we get some noise for Macedonia in this video? That is incredible. Like, this is, like, really weird because Zambia aren't playing the way that I thought they would. They're not even fighting for this. Maybe there's a reason why they're bottom of the group. Half-time then, and Macedonia surprisingly lead 3-0 before half-time. Zambia haven't even put up a fight. Zambia have definitely tightened up in the second half. But it really doesn't help them. They've really got to try and score 4 goals. It's impossible, surely. But they're not even trying to attack me even once. Zambia cross it in. It's headed and a simple save for the Macedonian keeper. Zambia really haven't done anything here to pose any kind of threat against me. And Macedonia have won the group. They've beaten Ukraine and Zambia and drew against Wales to top this group, and what a performance it was for Macedonia in this final game against Zambia. Ukraine and Wales drew, so that meant that Ukraine got through in second place. Wales and Zambia went out. Alright, so let's have a look and see what's been happening in this World Cup then. So, the Netherlands beat Mexico 2-1. Turkmenistan beat Japan 2-0. We have Chile beating South Korea 3-1. We have England beating Greece 3-1 too. Then you've got Italy beating Costa Rica. Germany beating Ukraine 2-0. You've got Argentina versus Switzerland. And then we have got Portugal in a round of 16 match. So you're going to see an early preview of the final playoff game between Macedonia and Portugal. If I could beat Portugal here, that would be amazing. But more than likely, I'll just run into Argentina and get smashed. So we're up against some of the bigger teams here. Round of 16 time, Macedonia versus Portugal. The match that will decide Macedonia's World Cup in real life and this game as well. It might be a bit too difficult, but I'm quite pleased with the performance so far from Macedonia. Okay, the Wales match could have been a little bit better, but beating Ukraine and Zambia as well, we actually smashed Zambia, really. Crossed in and headed away, but went straight back to me here. No, okay, don't header it. So weird, like... Alright, here we go. There's a foul there, isn't there? Yes, there is. For Macedonia as well. Right, come on, Pandev. Can we score? We're going to go for it from miles away. Oh, it was actually not a bad attempt. It wasn't on target, but it was the right height and everything. Pandev. Oh, he's lost his man there beautifully. Into the box. Pandev to this guy. Oh, it just wasn't the correct shot. Well, not enough power, I should say. Nani. Down to Ronaldo. Oh, Helder Prosigas through. He turns round. And get in front of it, please! Oh my god. I tried to select my player to get in front of it so maybe the defender can clear it off the line, but it wouldn't let me. I'm fairly sure he, like, rouletted my keeper somehow. He, like, sort of did some random move on him or something. And unfortunately, Macedonia have conceded here against Portugal. Into the middle here. And it's shot, and it's blocked. Go for another one! Oh, nearly caught him out. Goes for the strike and it's saved. Some of these shots are just not powerful enough. No. No, Macedonia, please. Please, please, please defend. It's so annoying how the computer seems to have total control over their players when they're attacking. But when I'm doing it, it's very much like I'm on skates sometimes. Like I'm playing on ice. and they take a 2-0 lead. I mean, they just made it look so easy. They just stepped around my defence, and there was nothing really I could do. Portugal take a 2-0 lead. So it's half time, and it's 2-0 to Portugal. I'm fairly sure we're out at this point. I don't think we're going to come back. We've had a few chances, but like I said, they just haven't been powerful enough. Tired legs, tired minds from Macedonia, and Danny scores to make it 3-0. I really hope that this result doesn't happen in real life for Portugal. Sorry to any Portuguese fans watching or whatever, but it would just be such a shame. Like, I would take a 1-0 if Macedonia lost 1-0, but this result here is just not it. Pandev to cross this in. It's crossed in. Header, and we scored. Nice one. We actually finally got one, and that was a nice cross by Pandev, and a great header by Tveski. Is that how you say it? I'm not sure. But yeah, 3-1, and the result is more respectable. They're still partying in Macedonia, because obviously they beat Italy, so yeah, party all you want. Maybe the comeback is on. That was a really good header, actually, to beat the Portuguese defender to the ball like that in the air. And that's it. Macedonia have been knocked out of the World Cup. It was the goal in this video to hit the round of 16, and we did that. I'm sorry that the run couldn't go on any further, but the problem is I really need to get better at playing bigger teams. I'm really still unsure how to do it. It's not like 2010 where I can actually handle bigger teams on the harder difficulties. Let's simulate the rest of the tournament then and find out who goes all the way to the final. It's the Netherlands beating the Portuguese in the final 2-1. So congratulations to the Dutch. Alright guys, so that was your video with Macedonia. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that it kind of coincides with the result the other day. I hope that you're still hyped for it, and I hope you're looking forward to Macedonia versus Portugal. But yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this video anyway. If you did, then give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.